Okay, so we're here at 4335 Ponca Avenue here in Toluca Lake. We had a look all the way around the house. We couldn't find any mainline cleanouts except for where the pipe exits the house in the front. We had a quick little peek underneath the house from a little crawl space. We did see ABS plastic, but you're going to have your general inspector check all the plumbing underneath the house, make sure everything's draining properly. We're unable to inspect anything except for the main line where the pipe exits the house all the way to the city sewer, because there's no cleanouts available for us. Nevertheless, right now we're running our camera and we're all the way out to the city connection in the street, 10 feet deep, where we've come to a blockage in the line. It's filled with tree roots over here, right at the end of the line. And if you pull the camera back, you can see there's a cured-in-place pipe lining that's obviously malfunctioned. Look, these cured-in-place pipe linings are a temporary fix, especially when there's roots involved, because it doesn't really stop the roots from growing. So right at the end of the line, there's the city sewer, and if you pull the camera back, you're going to see roots coming over here. So they've broken through the lining at the end of the lining, because, like I say, the lining doesn't stop these roots from growing. Temporary fix. And as we pull the camera back, we're in the... Okay, you're going to run a little bit of water, clean up the lens. But one thing I can tell you, that we're going to recommend that the 6-inch lateral be replaced. One thing I can say, though, you should never, ever run a cable with a blade through the lining, because you'll really mess up the inside of the lining. If you run a hydrojetter, you have to be extremely careful with cleaning the line, especially at the end of the line, because the jetter blows backwards. So you want to just show, we saw those roots, right? Yeah. Coming back from here, here's the cured-in-place pipe lining. I mean, this is standing up, but you never know when these roots come in from. What happens is it doesn't really adhere to the host pipe. You can see it's even ripped up there a little bit over there, the lining. So these linings are just temporary fixes, and the problem with them is you cannot run a gain over there. You can't run a cable with a blade, because you're going to rip them to pieces, and you've got to be extremely careful with a hydrojetter as well. Coming back here now, you see the roots coming into the pipe. And this is probably at the property line. It's filled with roots. It's no good. Coming through there, I think the lining, look, it's torn. Yeah, it's done. So this pipe is, especially with these ficus trees over here. Yeah, it's completely broken over here. It's really not good. You're going to have to replace this lining. There's no doubt about that. Put in a new pipe. That's our recommendation. Coming back from here, we've got all ABS plastic. This all looks like it's in good condition. And of course, like I said, we cannot check anything underneath the house. You'll have the general inspector check everything. Don't flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. Okay, so here we come out of the clean out here in the front of the house. We'll go ahead and stop the recording over here.